one of the misconceptions out there is I'm going to buy a platform that's going to solve all my problems, right? And it doesn't work that way. So understanding the customer journey is paramount to being able to identify those key moments that matter for a customer, and then creating motions that make that journey successful. So if you think of a journey map the same way you would think of a roadmap, right? So let's say we want to take a trip. We're all sitting here in Atlanta, Georgia right now. Let's say we want to go from Atlanta to New York, right? If we don't understand what that journey looks like before we even get in the car, we're never going to make it, right? So we need to understand not only the moments, but which moments are critical and which moments aren't critical. Let's say we decide we want to stop for dinner along the way, right? The truth is that's not a critical moment. We can get off at any exit. We could find a restaurant. We can get back on any exit and proceed along the way, right? But the intersection between Interstate 85 and Interstate 95 is a critical moment. If we miss that intersection, we're off our journey, and it's going to take a lot of work to get back on the journey. So, some pieces of the journey you have to hit out of the ballpark and others you don't. And understanding what those are so that a platform can help you support that piece of the journey is really, really important.
Yeah.
An example along a customer journey is a one-on-one call with a power user may not be a critical moment, even though it might be a key touch point. But having a quarterly business review or an executive business review is a critical touch point, right? There are CS platforms that are great at helping CS teams prepare and execute business reviews. There are others that don't even have a module that touches that. So really understanding those pieces of it is really critical. And then I'd say, one of the other things is determining which platform you implement and how you're going to configure it. Once you know all that information is also critical. If you think about, you remember back in the days when, and I guess these are still big, but ERPs, enterprise resource planning software, right?
Yeah.
There was a time back in and I'm dating myself here, I think in the late 1980s, where 72% of all ERP implementations failed. And the reason that they failed is because they weren't configured properly to do what the companies wanted them to do. So it's not just about buying one, it's about implementing it the right way.